Hey there folks, welcome back to Let's Play Secret of Evermore. I'm the MysteriousJG. As it turns out, there are several facts on how to do this, which I may go with later. But in fact, the only thing I'm really supposed to make sure somebody says I'm supposed to buy a tapestry before I leave this zone. So let's check our inventory. I just loaded. We don't have anything except Jaguar rings. They warn not to bother buying certain items. Like the fish are never useful, although that guy will sell you the cure formula, or the heal formula, if you didn't get it before. I'm trying to look for somebody who looks like they're selling tapestries. Find spices. But yeah, there's, but I did the math. In order, like, using the best possible prices, you need to, you need to have over 1,000 jewels to buy everything you need here. And there are certain items that you can only buy by exchanging them for other treasures. But later in the game, you'll have the ability, anything you bought and then sold, you'll have the ability to buy it back somewhere else. So you can, if you want to, go for a completionist run and get all the loots. Which I kind of intend to do, because a few of them are actually said to be broken. They don't do anything. They say they do something, they don't actually do it. You're an appraiser. Where's the freaking tapestry selling person? But yeah, oh man, I remember what I was gonna do. I was gonna get that last freaking missing alchemy formula. Not last missing, but like it was an alchemy formula we need to pick up. We were selling tapestries if I could get to you. You don't have a very accessible stall, lady. I mean, you're in sales. Location, 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 ma'am. Well, there's another tapestry salesperson, but I feel like we need to come down here. I don't trust that new leader. We haven't even seen the guy. Why doesn't he show his face, huh? I'm thinking there's some kind of... What's the meaning of this? Why disturb my rest? I'm Spider disguise. I'm sorry, I didn't know. You're a skinny little guy, aren't you? You need some meat on your bones. You need brute strength. I've got just the thing for you, the power of Atlas. Oh. Of course, in order to use the Atlas formula, you need an Atlas medallion. I can offer you one for 100 jewels. Is it a deal? Sure. So I didn't seem to equip it, but I now have the Atlas spell. Bumped into him again. What the? Oh, it's you. You come back for an Atlas medallion? Offering it for 150 jewels. A deal? No way. Okay, fine. I was hoping you would let me change my magic. Oh, buddy, welcome to my warehouse emporium. I offer a huge selection of goods at fabulous prices. And you know how I can do that? Volume, volume, volume. What can I do for you? Guy sells wings, pixie dust, nectar, honey, essence. I don't even know what some of those things are. But I do know that this is the way to get to this one tapestry merchant. Merchants in the north end of the market specialize in food and other goods. Merchants in the south end sell charms and other mysterious items. Hello, friend. We haven't had much business around here lately. I'm glad you could make it. These limestone tablets are authentic artifacts from... Oh, much didn't even sell tapestries. I can't actually afford... I don't actually have the stuff to buy those. Something you really need, a jeweled scarab. So we do need to come to these people later. So basically, at the top of the market are people selling standard trade goods, as it were. And at the bottom are people who are selling unique, like you can spend more or less money than is needed on these standard trade goods, depending on which merchant you use.
Hello, young man. I hope you aren't a ruffian like those bullies in Crustasia.
But assortment of rug hangings, 3 beads per tapestry. Don't have any beads, but I do want to buy a tapestry. Do you sell beads? No. Buddy, are you like an off-power by manipulation? Okay, so I need to find somebody that will sell me beads, hopefully for jewels. No. So I can buy a tapestry. I think this is not the best price, but I needed to get the deal made before the market closed down. So I'll buy a tapestry and then head for the next screen. I actually kind of need to heal up. The leader's very ambitious, I don't trust him.
Our leader said that the city will be utopia once we have the power of the sacred dog statue.
I heard that something cool happened when the diamond's eyes are put in the dog statue. Don't try to get around me and enter the palace grounds. I warn you, I'm quick like the... Wait, what? Quick like the wind. Leader's very ambitious, thank you. Yeah, we managed to get around him. Pretty impressive, huh? No one gets through the gate unless we say it's okay, and it's not okay. Hey kid, palace is closed, get a clue. By vow, you're not coming in. So I missed what he says the first time, but I do like they give the NPCs better dialogue in this game than you get in most. And it might just be that it's translated from American English to American English, so the original charm of the dialogue is retained. Or they might just have put more humor into it than most of the Square writers in Japan did. Don't try to get around me, I'm warning you, I'm quick like the wind. So you can't actually get anywhere by getting past him, but it's still kind of amusing. Okay, so here's another area where we can fast travel here later in the game. Please adhere to the following rules of the city square. No swimming, no swearing, no laughing, no crying, no talking out of turn, no line dancing, no moose calling, no sword play, no pumpkin carving, no mummified cat juggling, no long in your self-pity, no circumstantial evidence walking on the grass, no pancakes on Monday, no desert stuff comedy, balloon animals, and absolutely positively no barking like a seal. It upsets me. Okay. I'm waiting for the big meeting. I want to get a good view of the action. The meeting is going to happen in about 4 minutes. You should do some trading in the market before it closes. Please do not play on or around the sacred dog statue. I protect the statue. It's a very important job. I used to protect a shrub. I feel like we're missing something. Oh, there's an exit in another direction. I thought there was more to be done. Yeah. I can levitate something. It's important to have a mud pepper for this purpose. Oh, hey! I am Tiny the Barbarian. I'm the strongest creature alive. Nobody listens to my rock but me! You know, it's ironic that your name is Tiny, because you're actually very large. Yes, Tiny likes irony. Do you want Tiny to show you the real way to lift a rock? Oh, my penis. I'll do it for a tapestry from the market. Lift that rock. Oh, that's why you need to have a tapestry. I was wondering. It's a deal. Clear the way. This is going to be good. Wow. Now, that's how you lift a rock. Thanks, Tiny. You the man. I wonder if that rock will ever land. The statue is commissioned by our new leader to honor his mentor. I think it's a little pretentious. Vigor, the champion, is going to battle today. I'm his biggest fan. That guy looks a little bit like the butler. Just saying. Here you go. Have some chicken feed. It's delicious.
There's a lot of neat stuff that you can get in the marketplace. You should do some shopping.
The Great Coliseum is being prepared for the Battle of the Champion. You may not enter. You shall not pass. Oh man, that's what I should have done with my day. Instead of playing this, I could be watching the riff tracks of Lord of the Rings movies. I mean, all told, it only takes about 10 or 11 hours to watch them all, but they're pretty good. So I'm trying to get to a point where I can get my dog back. There is a spell I want to level up. But basically, there's a certain amount of time that has to pass before the plot will continue. Oh, people are gathering.
Meeting's going to begin soon.
In fact, probably start the next time you return to the square.
I'm a big fan of the sacred dog. I hope it shows up at the meeting.
I love that little tidbit from the kid. There's going to be some big news about the sacred dog breaking down the fourth wall there. Trying to stop us from wasting time. Kid knows the fourth wall is just getting in our way. So the kid wasn't entirely accurate, but basically that's their way of telling you that that you can't just hang around on the screen until the big meeting starts. You have to actually leave and come back. Alright, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi. Ooh, that's the sound of the... Sorry, we're not trading anymore today. The meeting is about to begin. Okay, so that's the story's way of telling me. Get to the square. I'm gonna refresh my Hotmail on my desktop. I'm waiting for a package supposed to be delivered. It's supposed to be delivered yesterday, but my apartment complex is closed this early and blah 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 blah. I'm getting all these confusing messages from Amazon about what I'm supposed to do. It's like, just deliver the thing today if you couldn't get it yesterday. Oh well, whatever. Let's go with it. All hail the mighty and powerful sacred dog. In honor of the sacred dog's appearance, there will be a battle in the Coliseum. I wonder if we'll be one of the competitors in that. Our champion will fight a challenger to be chosen by the sacred dog. Oh no. Stay away, boy. Show us, sacred dog. Show us who the challenger shall be. And Tiny starts posing. But the dog... Yeah, everyone's smart enough to get out of the way. Like, run for it. Tina Medea, is that you? You're the sacred dog? That figures. The sacred dog is chosen. Tiny, take our challenger to the Coliseum. I thought Tiny might be the challenger. I am Tiny. You're coming with me. So we don't get a choice in this. You wait here. Tiny wait outside. That way nobody gets hurt. Not until you fight Vigor, anyway. Oh no! Demon Kingdom Vigor? Like Holy Vigor Empire? That guy has some sense of humor. There are going to be like 800 military police who are working unwittingly or perhaps wittingly with demons. Greetings, Challenger. I am Pompolonius, advisor to the new leader of Nobilia. Hi. I'm Rachel. The Avatar. There's been some sort of mistake. I'm not really the gladiator fighting type. But you were chosen. There's no denying that. You're going to fight. Now I'm going to leave and let you prepare. I'm not really sure where I came in, actually. The gate will close behind me. When it opens again, that's your cue to come out fighting. Should I record your progress? Sure, let's use the in-game save feature for the first time ever. Well, Team Medina, this is another fine mess you've gotten us into. This is a weird point to say it, but you remember how we got an Atlas spell earlier that needs an Atlas medallion as an ingredient? Well, that spell is one of the ones that, per the facts and guides, is incredibly powerful. It increases your attack strength. It's not incredibly powerful. It's like we have the defense boost spell, we have the agility boost spell, that's the attack power boost spell. And it's good, and it levels up on a nice straight progression, so it doesn't taper off. It actually continues to get better and better as you level it up, and so that at level 9 it gives you a huge boost. The problem is the Atlas medallions are extremely rare and hard to come by, so it's not something that's practical to level up. Here I am, about to take on some tooth-spitting, sword-carrying champion gladiator. Well, we don't know that that's what he's like, or even that it's a he. And all I've got is a femur, a claw, and a stick. It's a good stick, though. Oh, am I going to get a new sword now? Found the stone vest. Well, that was one of the items that was for sale, so I guess it's just as well I didn't equip it already. Oh, I'm not sure why I bought the bronze armor then. It seems like it was a waste. Oh well. Can't carry any more pedals. The dog still isn't actually in my party either. Well, you know what? There were hints that there's a secret room. Yeah, there's like a secret room that I was reading about while trying to find out how to do the... Can't carry any more wax. Got a call bead and a bronze gauntlet. So I did read where you didn't want to trade for certain items because you could get them for free in here. So I bought items I shouldn't have bought, but it's okay because apparently I got free upgrades. So we now have the bronze gauntlet, the stone vest, and the obsidian helm. So when we go back to the market later, we can get even better wappets. But I think we'll have to do a little off-screening once we get our next alchemy formula, and in order to grind up 1,000 plus jewels, because we'll need that at the market eventually. But okay, so I only know about that because of a fact, so I feel like a bit of a cheat, but I feel like it's okay because I wasted money buying the bronze helmet, the bronze armor, and the serpent bracer, all of which we got very little use out of. So he's sniffing his way towards wax, I guess. You stay here, Tina Medea. Stay. Don't get into any more trouble. Wait, shouldn't we be using the dog to help us in this fight? I guess people might consider it a bit of a cheat if you fight the gladiator champion and the sacred dog helps you. Although no, if the sacred dog helps you, they would think that you're truly the chosen one. Wow, that's a lot more NPCs than there seemed to be in this town a minute ago. Ladies and gentlemen, you paid for an entire seat, but you're only going to need the edge. This is the main event. Let's get ready to get sued. Enter the Coliseum. The King of Chaos. The Babylonian Bruiser. The Pulverizing Prince of Pandemonium. Bigor, the indestructible! Ah, Crusher! Nice. He's got like a vehicle? I can hardly see his fair. And introducing the challenger. Some loser with a stick. Well, it's good to know that the crowd is on my side. This is like the big fight scene in Dirt, Sword, Sweat, and Togas. I think the hero got pummeled in that picture. Oh well, here goes nothing. Let the battle begin. So, I'm going to want to probably use speed and defend. Just for the hell of it. Took 0 damage. One hit point, huh? That didn't really, didn't really help me too much. Maybe this is like a story battle. I haven't actually seen how much damage any of this is doing to him. Maybe he's really susceptible to magic and not at all to... Well, that certainly did more. Speed didn't last that long. Thought maybe attacking from behind would do better. Yeah, that might be it. I have to attack him from behind. Oof. Yeah, that did a lot more. Okay, so let's get him to come at us. Come at me, brah. Because the magic wasn't doing that much to him. Oh, that did nothing at all. Timed that exactly wrong. Ouch. That did 0. So you gotta get him from directly behind. I thought getting him from the side would be good enough. Yeah, because that's doing way more damage than I got out of, only that missed him. Way more damage than I was getting from the magic. Magic was doing something, but... Okay, now I've got full one charged up. Ah, damn it. But I've got the general tactic down now. And I know I can heal myself up for whatever I need to. I think that's it. That's what you get for fighting me in a vehicle when I wasn't given one. Oh, I got 1,000 jewels. Well, that'll go some way towards letting me do this market minigame. As in, like, almost all the way. Ray Chesney is victorious. Polonius going for the double axe handle off the top. Congratulations, we underestimated your abilities. It's not actually named Polonius. Please accept this sword as a reward. It's a reward sword. Hey, I got the first weapon of this area as a reward for beating a boss using weapons of the last area. Thanks, but as you know, what I'd really like is a clue. Where are we? What are we doing here? How do we get back to Podunk? What's the purpose of life? What's the answer to life, the universe, and everything? Your answers lie on the west side of the river. They are in the diamond eyes of the sacred dog statue. With these treasures, our leader will have the power to send you back to where you belong. You guys are really on a sacred dog kick.
You wanna fight the sacred dog?
This dog is really my buddy, Tina Medea. He just hasn't been himself lately. For example, he's now male, although his name is Tina. The sacred statue bearing his likeness holds great power, and the diamond eyes are the key. We need the adventuring skills of you and your dog to find and bring back the jewels. Meanwhile, crowds of millions are going, ah, as this guy provides expository dialogue for us. Well, as Dusty Duffy McGander says in Perilous Patrol over Pluto, we may not have a rat's chance in a room full of cats, but we're going to go after that cheese. What a great line. Let's go, Tina Medea. Have you found the diamond eyes yet, number 2? Not let your cleanliness... Not yet. But I have offered a reward to the adventurers in the town on the river shore. Do you mean to tell me that you have those unkempt cretins looking for the jewels? I don't remember who talks like what now. This is an important job, not something that should be left to brutes with no sense of personal hygiene. They may not be clean, but they do know their way around this world. I'm going to talk like Palpatine starting now. The boy that you warned me about is also looking for the jewels. If he survives, he'll have a little surprise for him and his dog when they return. We've already had a problem with that meddling kid on the plateau, number 2. Don't let that happen here. And try to keep the old coot on the other side of the river out of this. Evil, evil! Those guys are evil! It looks like we've got our work cut out for us, Tina Medea. There's a town on the other side of the desert. We can cross the river there. Then we can start searching for those diamonds. Here you go. That's what you can eat. It's delicious.
There's a lot of neat stuff you can get in the marketplace.
Well, now we have free roam over the marketplace. No time limit anymore.
Hey, you're the new champion. I'm your biggest fan.
Statue was commissioned by our new leader and honors mentor. I think it's a little pretentious. You defeated Vigo the Indestructible. Well done. I didn't think you had it in you. So at this point, we've got... Well, I've got a brand new Whoppet. So, as you'll see, and this is a huge frustration to me when I first discovered this, we leveled up our Bone Crusher to level 3 and it maxed out, but the Gladiator Sword is at 0. So every time you get a new weapon, you're supposed to level it up if you want to keep using it. Which had me going around trying to use the spear for as long as possible while waiting for a newer spear to pop up, thinking it wasn't worth it to get back into swords. But we have 1,083 jewels, which I don't think is quite enough for what we want to do now. By my calculation, off of some fact, we need... Oh, that's really close. We need 1,092. We've got 1,083, so we're like 9 jewels short of what we need. So basically going and killing like any enemies would do it for us. But I've also been waiting, before doing any off-screen grinding for money or anything like that, I really wanted to get our dog back so it would level up too as we leveled. And now that we've got that, I think it would be a good time to save. And for me to look up how, in the next video, we can go about getting the spell that I'm missing. So I think we will do that next time. I'm the MysteriousJG. I want to thank you guys very much for watching, and hope you'll join me next time for more of Secret of Evermore. Now that we've defeated the champion Vigor, leader of the Holy Vigor Empire, we've become the true Ninja Gaiden.